What's up, uke family? Welcome back to another uke lesson. Let's learn one of the most beautiful Spanish guitar melodies of all time on a tenor ukulele. The piece is called Malaguena. In this lesson, I'm going to be using a tenor ukulele tuned like this: low G, C, E, and A. I broke down this lesson in 4 different moments. Of course, each moment is going to be a little bit more challenging as we add more and more musical elements to the melody. Of course, I know that you want to learn the main melody, but why can't we start with a nice intro? What a simple intro, right? An A major chord, and we're gonna move it 1 fret up, and then 2 frets up. So we have 5, 4, 0, 0. We can strum the chords lightly, like this. You can also make it sound less bright by strumming with the fleshy side of the thumb, like this. Moment number 2 is the melody. This melody is entirely played with the fleshy side of the thumb. Now we're playing 2 chords, an A major chord and a D minor chord. Now for the first section of the melody, we are putting down an A major chord, and we're going to play the 4th string, 3rd, 2nd, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. So the melody is within the chord. Now the melody on the D minor chord is a little bit busier as we have more notes. We're going to start with the 3rd string fret number 2, 2nd string fret number 1, 2nd open, 3rd string fret number 2, open, 4th string fret number 3, and then we're going to repeat the same riff starting from the A chord. So we're going to play the same thing twice, like this. I'm going to do it slowly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, D minor, A major, D minor. We're gonna play the melody one more time with a slightly twist on the D minor chord. So on the A major we have the same melody: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the D minor, we have so we're playing the 3rd string in the fret number 2, 2nd open, 1, 3, 1, 3, and 5, and we let it ring out. Remember that this section is played with the fleshy side of the thumb, so we're going for a mellow, dull tone. Moment number 3, an interesting way to spice up the melody. Let's add the 1st string open, the note A. So for each note of the melody, we are going to add the 1st string open, like this. The main melody played with the thumb is the same. I'm now using the fingernail just to make it sound a little brighter. Now for each note of the melody, we're gonna add the A string, the first string open. And this goes for the A major chord and the D minor chord. So for example, we play the melody on the 4th string, and then the 1st string open. 3rd string, 1st string open. 2nd string, and 1st string open. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Notice that I'm always alternating between index and middle. Index, middle. Of course, you can go ahead and just use one finger, for example, the index. However, if you want to take it to the next level, make sure that you always use the alternate fingering technique, which is going to develop your index and middle finger. And if you want to know more about this technique, make sure that you check the link down below. I have a mini course just on the alternate fingering technique. Things are a little bit more challenging on the D minor chord since we have more notes, so I always recommend that you play the melody just with the thumb. Once you feel ready, you can add the A string open to each one of these notes. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now it's time to put the whole thing together. Let me do it slowly. Moment 4 is the show-off moment. It's just something that it doesn't really belong to Malaguena. I just came up with this idea and I want to show it to you. It's a show-off moment because we're kind of playing a lot of notes and we kind of show off our technique. Now the whole idea is based on the D harmonic minor scale, which is this one. D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C sharp, and D. Now I like to break down this section in tiny pieces. So we have the opening phrase, which starts on the 3rd string, fret number 9 and 10. And then on the 2nd string, fret number 9, 10, and 12. And then the 1st string, fret number 8, 10, and 12. Remember that I'm always alternating with the index and the middle finger. So spend a little bit of time practicing this scale. From the fret 12, we're gonna have groups of 6 notes played over 2 strings, the 1st and the 2nd string. The first group of 6 notes is this one: 12, 10, 8, 12, 10, 8. Let me do it one more time. The second group of notes is this one: 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 6. The third group of notes is this one: 8, 7, 5, 8, 6, 5. And we finish with the last group of notes, which is a little bit longer: 7, 5, 4, 6, 5. And then we go on the 3rd string and play 7, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 2nd string on fret number 3, and the 1st string on fret number 1. You can interpret this section in many different ways. I really recommend that you don't try to play on the click. You can play it free tempo and interpret the phrase as you like. We finish with the A major chord, 1 and 0, and the D minor, 5 and 5. That's it for today, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this tutorial and if you appreciate these 4 different moments. I love Malaguena, so I really wanted to show you how we can actually use the main riff to come up with a short composition. Take it step by step, enjoy this tutorial, and I'll talk to you soon.